If you don't belong, they'll eat you alive. Society, 1989. So this feels like an extended episode of like Beverly Hills 90210. Or it feels like a pilot episode. Well, I'm talking about most of the movie. A pilot episode that's like a knockoff of Beverly Hills 90210. So it's a body horror film. If you don't know, if you're ignorant to it all, I'll try and give you a quick overview, non-spoilers in the beginning here. It follows a kid, and they do the how awful about Alan method, where they present him as the main character may be crazy, and this is a kid, he's in high school, rich kid, comes from an affluent family in Beverly Hills, but really doesn't fit in with his family. Even though he's the class president, he's still kind of like a social outcast. And so he has this melancholy, dejected presence, and always is going to in society he thinks he's going crazy, and everyone fucks with him. And so they toe that line. So that's pretty much all I have to say for non-spoilers. I give it a C+ overall. And then because most of the movie is just that, it's kind of like over-ambitious, and it really goes on and on and on, and probably about 20 minutes too long. And so check it out if you want to. It's an okay watch. But so then we get to the final reveal of what's this society all about, what's their big secret. And we learn that they're a different species, not aliens per se, but they have to feed off the poor. As if there was any poor people to feed off in Beverly Hills. But then he goes into this body horror sex orgy ending that just goes on. And it takes a toll on your eyeballs. And this dude ends up getting fisted in the ass. And then the arm ends up coming out of the mouth. And you just end up being so repulsed by the whole thing, where it's just... And then there's the asshole with the face. I'm not talking about a jerk douchebag. I'm talking about someone's ass. Like, they morph into like these kind of like creatures where they could morph into anything, and that's how they like suck up the nutrients and eat them. So that's what I'm talking about. It's kind of like a blob kind of thing mixed with like the human centipede. Kind of picture that kind of body horror. And you're just like, holy shit, and it just goes on for 20 minutes, and you're like, I'd rather be watching a perpetual anime at this point. It's like humanoid hemorrhoids, the ass face. And you're like, shut this off. Anyway, it's considered a classic in the body horror genre. But I wouldn't really recommend watching it overall, really. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. I'm out.